Hey y'all, I'm back today with a highly requested video. A lot of people wanted me to do this video because they wanted to know how I was able to move out fully on my own at 18 years old. And I'm just gonna start this video off with letting y'all know it was not easy by any means. It was not easy at all, and it still isn't a breeze. So just to let y'all know, if y'all are rushing, slow down. But if it's absolutely necessary for you to move, then take my tips, and yeah, I'm gonna get started with the video. So I always wanted to move out right away. I don't know, I would just always like the idea of being out on my own and out the house and all that stuff. Like, I just like the idea.
So, I know my boyfriend, my junior year of high school, and it was like the beginning of my junior year of high school. We got together September 11th of 2014, so we're going to be reaching our 3-year anniversary very soon. But anyway, from then on, we both always wanted to move out. It was like different things we didn't like about living at home. We wanted freedom, and we just wanted to be on our own. So from our junior year, we started like really talking about it and how we wanted to do this and how we wanted to do that and this and that. So come senior year, we still had the same mindset, and what I started doing was preparing. Him not so much, because he would slow down a little bit and he started seeing the reality of it, and he didn't want to like go full force into it. But I'm like, okay, well, I'll go without you, and you can just come when you want to. Like, we were still gonna be together, but he just wasn't ready.
But I was. So my senior year of high school, I was working a part-time job, wasn't doing full-time, nothing. Like, I was making I'm gonna give y'all honest amounts and everything. I was making $9 an hour. I was working for Home Goods, and that's like with TJ Maxx and everything. I was working for them, and then I was working for them for quite a bit, and then I quit right before graduation. When I was working at Home Goods, I got paid every week, but the paychecks weren't huge. It was like $300 or $200 to $300 every week. So I was only making $9 an hour and working part-time. So what I did with each paycheck is I bought something house related. So I would buy some dishes, or I would buy a decoration or something like that. Like, Walmart has very cheap like home furniture. Like, they'll have, like, my TV stand I got from Walmart for like $30. So I would buy stuff like that with each paycheck. So I was letting it build and pile up at my mother's house. So that's what I started doing my senior year, and then I quit my job right before graduation. So June of 2016 is when I graduated. So I quit Home Goods probably like a couple weeks before graduation. So then I turned 18 shortly after graduation. Graduation was June 9th, and I turned 18 June 12th. So once I turned 18, my mother always educated me and let me know that like I can get a whole new range of jobs when I hit 18. Cause you know, when you still like a minor, you can't get the best of jobs and you can't make the best of money because you haven't had that much experience. But I had been working since I was 15 years old. So I had tons of customer service experience. I had tons of cashiering. I had a lot of experience under my belt at that age already, so I was able to get a nice job. So come, what was that, about September, I believe. I think it was September, because it was like right after I started college. I started working for Potawatomi, which is a casino where I live at. And if you live here, you know, if you get into Potawatomi, that's a really good job. They pay nice, and it was just wonderful. So once I started working for Potawatomi, I went from making $9 an hour to $11.47 an hour. And my base pay was $10.61, but because I was able to negotiate because of my background, I got it up to $11.47. Which was great for me because I'm like, I ain't never made this much. My checks were like over $1,000 at that time every 2 weeks. And I'm like, I'm gonna be able to move out in no time. So what I started doing was saving.
So I still had a phone bill. Me and my boyfriend still has a shared phone bill, but that was my only bill. So I started like planning like what else I needed for the house. At the time, I had decorations, I had dishes, I had bathroom stuff, all that type of stuff. But I needed like a couch. I needed other pieces of furniture.
So that's when the TV stand came into place. I went to places like Walmart. I went to Goodwill quite often. I love the Goodwill. I have nothing against the Goodwill. I love thrifting. You can't go through life being cheap because you're not going to get to where you want to go. So Goodwill is a great place. A lot of times they have new stuff. I've been to the Goodwill so many times and got brand new things. My boyfriend was completely against Goodwill until I took him with me and he saw like all the stuff he can get that's dang near brand new. So anyway, do not say no to the Goodwill. So I start putting money up and then I start buying little pieces of furniture at a time. I'm like, I'm going to take my bed with me because I had just got the bed probably a year prior to moving. So I'm like, why not take it? It's a nice size bed. It fits me and my boyfriend and it's not broke or anything. So I was taking my bed, so I just needed everything else. So at that time, when I was working at Potawatomi, I found a great apartment because one of my coworkers, which is this apartment, one of my coworkers, she still lives here, but she told me about like, oh, I just found this 2-bedroom, it's this much, and I love it, and it's so nice. And she showed me pictures. She was like, try to get in there. We was like really good friends and everything. So I'm like, okay, I'm not fully ready yet, but like probably in a month or two I'll be ready. So a month or two passed, and it was like November, I believe.
And me and my boyfriend came to this apartment complex, and we went to the office and did the application process. But at the time, he was working at a group home, and I was working at Potawatomi. He was making $10.75, and I was making $11.47. And the apartments had an income limit. They're subsidized. So the income limit, we were well over the income limit. So we weren't able to move into here. I was so heartbroken because I fell in love with the apartment. It was really, really nice. I'm like, oh, I just gotta move in.
And like I had my mind set on everything I said, where I was gonna put things and everything. So that's number one. Do not fall in love with the first place you find, because certain things are happening, you can't get it. I wasn't able to get the first apartment, but that was okay. I let time go on. I let my stockpile of apartment stuff build. So then I ended up quitting Potawatomi because of some inside things that happened that I won't discuss. And then I found a better job because I was tired of working on my feet. And the job came right on time, y'all, because then shortly afterwards, I found out I was pregnant. So I started working for JCPenney. And if you don't know what JCPenney is, it's a clothing store and they have them all over the place. I'm sure you've heard of it. But I started working for the call center, which is connected to their warehouse and everything here in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. I started working for them and I was making, was it $12 an hour? I think so, y'all. My brain is just all over the place. And it was a sit-down job, call center and everything. And I love the job. The customers were very stressful, but like I said, I had to do what I had to do so I can move out. And then shortly after I quit Potawatomi, I found out I was pregnant. So I was really looking for a sit-down job, and that was the first one I found that was paid good and had good benefits and everything. So I started Potawatomi and I stayed there for around 3 months, still buying everything. That's where this couch came into play. I had a 20% off discount with JCPenney, and then we had friends and family, which gave us an additional 35% off discount. So I was able to get 55% off this couch. So I always found ways to look for deals and use my discounts to my advantage. Like when I worked at Home Goods, I got stuff on discount. So try to get into jobs when you're young where you can get the stuff cheap with your discount, because that will always help. I'm going to tell y'all another big store which y'all need to go to get y'all home items. But yeah, I was able to get this couch very, very cheap. And once I got this couch, y'all, I felt like I was just finna move like right away. Like I felt so accomplished to get this couch. But anyway, so then I stayed at JCPenney, like I said, building my stockpile even more. And then I got the opportunity to work for the state. And everybody knows if you get a state job, like you in there, you set. but my pay went from $12 to $15. So I've always built what am I trying to say? I was always climbing a ladder. I was always opening more opportunities up for myself, and I was always praying, y'all, do not lose hope. Because once the stuff happened with Potawatomi, I started to feel real down. I got depressed. But what I did, I remotivated myself. I had conversations with my family, and they built me back up. And then that's when all my blessings just start flowing in. So then, at that time, me and my boyfriend was trying to figure out how I can get this apartment without him. Because he, like I said, he wasn't ready to come until the baby came into play. And then he was like, yeah, let's go ahead and move, so it won't be a burden on our families or whatever. So I went and redid the application when I was working with JCPenney. And it was April of this year, of 2017. It was April 21st when I was able to get the keys. I got accepted, and I got the apartment I wanted. So I was able to get a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, as you can see, and I paid $677 a month. And I'll give y'all some budget tips on how we do it. He did
move in a few months down the line. He moved in, I think, I moved in April. He moved in like June or the end of May. So he moved in right away. I wasn't here by myself long. Plus he came and he stayed with me. Cause I'm a big scary cat, y'all. He came and stayed with me majority of the time. But other than that, it was great. And now I'm gonna tell y'all how I got the rest of my stuff in my home for very cheap. Like I said, my TV stand, it came from Walmart, which was like $30. Do not sleep on Walmart furniture. It is very, very inexpensive. My wall decorations came from Ross. The middle one came from Goodwill. Also, when you are trying to move out young, look for apartments that come with the appliances. My apartment came with the microwave, it came with the stove, and it came with the refrigerator. So I did not have to worry about that. My living room table came from Walmart. It was like $15, $20. My rug came from Walmart. $15, $20. My other love seat, $50. My lamp, $20.
Like, I buy stuff, nice stuff, but it's just inexpensive. Like I said, do not sleep on Walmart. Another place you need to go to get your home items as far as cleaning items. They have the whole range of kitchen items, candles. I love candles, y'all. I love candles. And now I done fell in love with the wax melter. They have wax. They have everything. Dollar Tree. Do not sleep on Dollar Tree. Go to Dollar Tree. They have everything. They even have some of your favorite groceries. So that's where I got majority of my stuff. Dollar Tree, Walmart, Goodwill. I got my corner tables, my end tables from my father. He got them from his friend. Like, communicate with people that you know that don't need their stuff or they're giving away. Let them know that you're trying to move out and you need to build your stockpile of stuff and get it. It's nothing wrong with getting stuff secondhand if you're trying to do it young. And like I said, the baby really made me want to like move, because after Potawatomi, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna wait a couple years. I'm still in my first year of college. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. But then I got pregnant, and I'm like, okay, nope, we moving again.
This video's getting long. I think I'm gonna do my second. I'm doing a second half, which will tell y'all how me and my boyfriend budget our money, especially now that I'm not working. It's just him working, because at first we had 2 incomes, but now it's just 1. But I'm gonna tell you how we budgeted the money when it was both of us, and then how we're doing it now. You will have to cut back on some things, but it won't kill you. It won't kill you. But
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There will be a part 2 on how we budget everything, but I hope this answered most of your questions. It is some more stuff I want to add, but the video is getting a bit long, so I'm going to do a part 2 because there's so much information I can give y'all, because I done been here and I done been there. So stay tuned for part 2, and make sure you thumbs this video up and subscribe if you haven't. Help get us to 1,000 subscribers so we can do more and different videos for y'all. And don't forget to comment and let me know what you think, and keep requesting different videos. And if you have any questions, make sure you put that below too. And I'll talk to y'all in my next vlog, which will be tomorrow. You already know. So bye.